You know, lots of folks dream about writing big hit songs, whether that was their motive in the beginning or not. Big hit songs that stand the test of time. You actually did that more than a few times. I want to ask you, as a songwriter, what do you think are the elements of a hit song in your opinion? And has that changed over your years in the business?
Yeah, I don't know that it's changed. I used to ride down on the subway from the Bronx and make a list of titles, close my eyes and see if I could see them on what was then the definitive chart, the Cashbox chart. And if I could see the titles there, I'd go into my partners and I'd say, wow, let's write a song called this. You know, so you start with the title. So I would. I think I'll give you an example. One of our huge hits when we were kids, I was 23 years old, was a song called My Boyfriend's Back. So it's really a true story. Bob Feldman, one of my writing partners, came in, was at a coffee shop in Brooklyn, and some girl came running into the shop and started screaming at this guy at a table not a coffee shop, a candy store, and started screaming, "My boyfriend's back! He's gonna kill you! You've been saying these things about me." So all of a sudden, we go in and we start writing the story, and we put it together with a hey la, and get the right kind of beat with it, and that structured it. That was a song that's now lived since 1963. Still gets recorded, and Back East is part of a huge winter commercial campaign run by Hess oil and gasoline stations. And every year, instead of My Boyfriend's Back, it's the Hess truck's back, and they make Hess trucks.
I think
trucks.
It only highlights the power of a great song, that they last forever, that those moments that you capture in just that little moment of time wind up lasting forever. You've had some wonderful covers over the years, and some songs that I didn't even know you had written, I remember Bow Wow Wow, Did I Want Candy? Jay Bowbury, our friend Jay Bowbury. I think they're on IRS Records, weren't they, Bow Wow Wow?
No, they weren't on IRS Records. They were on, if you can believe it, RCA.
That's right.
It was produced by Kenny Laguna, who also for years produced Joan Jett.
Was a manager too, right?
Manages Joan Jett. Yeah.
Got it. Another one I did not know. For all you folks out there, feel free to Google it. Sorrow by David Bowie. I thought that was his song. I didn't realize that was a
Sorrow was recorded on the first album by the McCoys, the band that I had the song Hang On Sloopy that we produced. And we wrote and produced it for them. It was quite different. It was meant to be like a finger-picking Birds 12-string song. And in those days, the Mercy Beat British bands were not writing their own songs. They were still coming and looking in America for songs to cover. The song was covered by a band called the Merseys. And David learned it from when he was a kid listening to the radio, and how it got recorded by David Bowie was that he was doing an album called Pin-Ups, which were all his favorite songs, cover songs that he learned. And then he Bowieized it, and it was great. And his version is fantastic.
It is fantastic. Boy, you also that one, Hang On Sloopy. I didn't realize you wrote that one too.
Well, we did. We produced the record.
Who was it that did the song?
The McCoys.
The McCoys.